Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from SciTech Process Solutions. Today is Friday, October 30th, one day before Halloween. Hope everyone's going to have fun at Halloween. Stay safe. COVID-19 is very real, very devastating. So try to find a way to do trick-or-treaters the correct way. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a fully remanufactured, like new, 4300 spinner rinse dryer. This system has been upgraded to the state-of-the-art SciTech controller, far and away the best controller you can buy on the market for any spinner rinse dryer. It also has the nitrogen savings I'll talk about. But let me go over the configuration. We don't give our customers' names out on our videos because this is uploaded to our YouTube channel, but I do give the PO number. It is 0204005. This thing, it's an 4300F. 4300 means a single unit on a roll-around cabinet. F means it uses the brush motor assembly part of it. And that's all we need to know. Okay, so this system actually has a test rotor from SciTech, just a 6-inch rotor. The reason is the customer already has a rotor we supplied them that's brand new in the box for 9-inch squares. They bought this tool to be able to run 9-inch masks for their 8-inch wafers for processing, so cleaning. So what I'll do is I'll start the tool because then it's kind of boring watching it run, and I'll talk about how SciTech Process Solutions can support our tool process and customers across the world. So you would normally just load your wafer, hit start. Nice spray, okay. The traditional process is a rinse, dry 1, dry 2. When we're on, green means good. Right now the rinse valve's open and the LPP, which is low pressure purge valve. Okay, so we'll then go into dry 1, which is meant to be a shorter duration, high RPM dry to sling the water off of the wafer, the cassette and substrates, and rotor I should say. Then it'll go into a slower duration, dry 2, which will then use heating blankets, N2 heater, centrifugal force to dry everything. We also have our N2 purge saver, which I'll talk about that on the system. Okay, right now the middle step before dry is purge. What that does for a quick 10 seconds, it blows the water out of the lines so no water drifts back in the dry cycle. Why this is important, a 4300 utilizes dual air and dual water. So it basically uses not quite but twice as much nitrogen as a smaller spinner rinse dryer. Because of that, the N2 saver option on this tool, not quite but almost double the savings. This system is thousands of dollars a year in savings on nitrogen. This system probably won't be ran a lot because it's going to be very specific to their masks, which means realistically it might only be running 5 or 10% of the time it's even on. But using our purge saver, we can actually turn the nitrogen off after a specific time, and the system will save money all day long until you open it back up to process substrates. So I'll show you that at the end, but it's a fantastic thing. It's amazing actually. And it's built into our controllers. Customers get it at no charge. And it's really the way we found that most customers, 90% that buy our systems, and we sell a lot of systems every month, upgraded the SciTech state-of-the-art controller because it's, again, far and away the best thing you can have on a spinner rinse dryer. We have fabs worldwide now that have totally converted to us. We have lines of our rinser dryers, lines of our SlickDevice controller. We've retrofitted them. We're doing fantastic. Okay, we're in about 10 seconds left in dry 1, then we'll ramp down to dry 2. Dry 1 typically is around 1800. That's what we run at, and that's what it's at right now. Close to it. Okay, so let me talk about our manufacturing process. So this system, when it was sold, we have a build sheet that's taken to a technician in dry test. There's no poly, there's no bottom. It's just they start with a frame and a bowl. We go through the sub-assembly remanufacturing or new parts. If we rebuild it, we rebuild full and then do full testing. Then we do a dry build in our manufacturing up to where we're just running nitrogen. At that point, we have a technician, a separate technician, do a QC on the head assembly. If it passes, it's rolled in here on a stainless steel table. The DI is hooked up to it, and we look for any leaks. Usually it's just valving that has to be tightened up, fittings and so forth. Once that's done and it's ran by the technician, we have again another QC technician come in, review it. If it looks good, we then do approximately 50 process runs without just by itself. If it passes, we then put it into its configuration. We put the controllers in, the light assemblies in. Other models use a servo amp at the bottom. We put that in, and then we run it approximately 50 more times of debugging it, and it's passed over to sales. So we go through detailed, very detailed debugging of our systems. Our failure rate is so low, I don't even know, it's so low I don't even know, 0.5% maybe, of a tool that arrives at a customer. We usually, if it arrives at a customer, it's a problem. It's not us. It's a truck company that's bouncing this machine across the world, and a fitting comes loose or something. All right, so we have about 2 minutes left. I'll talk about this system specifically. This is an F model on our website at sitechprocess.com. You can see the first 3 buttons on the left side are all the models, rinse dryers. We do all versions: S model, ST model, and F. And then for the next 3 buttons are all the spare parts. This machine, the 4300F, we have 100% every part. We have motors. We have the brand new state-of-the-art controller. We have the door windows. We have the door seals. We have ACR valves. We have heater blankets. We have anti-static modules. We have RSPs, rotor stop positioners. We have all the sensors. We do everything. We believe we are the #1 non-OEM supplier of semi-tool spare parts in the United States. And with our very detailed distributor group across the world, we feel we're becoming the #1 supplier of non-OEM semi-tool spare parts across the world. We also purchased a year and a half ago Vertec. They were the competitor to Semi-Tool in the United States. We bought it for the company from Martech. We own all the IP rights, all the software rights. We have all the drawings. We have all the inventory. We've been populating our website with all the parts. We've been doing customer refurb. So we are now far and away the #1 spinner and dryer company in the United States. Okay, we have about 42 seconds left. At the end of the process, I referenced rotor stop positioner RSP. It's on back here on the back of the system inside. It extends out. It rolls against our cam assembly, finds a very specific spot. Upright that we call 12 o'clock home position. You'll see the rotor upright. When that happens, the RPM will go to 0, and I will hear the air release, and I can open the door. Green means you're processing. Blue means unload me. Amber means I'm idle, and red means we have a problem. If a heater blanket goes bad, or a sensor goes bad, or let's say there's low N2 flow on the tool because of the facility lines, you'll get an error, and I'll kind of show you real quickly what would happen if that happens. Okay, we're ramping down now. There we go. RSP fired. Below 70 RPM. Okay, blue means unload me. Process complete. Okay, open the door. It says successful process. It gives you all the elapsed times. You can either acknowledge here, clear there, or open the door. And a fab, everyone opens the door. So you open the door. Fill for the hot end too. Both sides. Yep. I'll take the cassette out. Most people won't run such a small cassette. When I say small, it's 150 millimeter, but in this larger bowl. Everything looks good. One thing I talked about was our N2 saver. This is how easy it is. Menu. 00 default password. N2 settings. Click on it. Turn it on. This says leave the N2 20 seconds on after the process is over. When I remove the wafers, every 2 hours come on for 20 seconds. Some people, we added that option about a year ago when people said they wanted a repurge back in the bowl every once in a while because they realized their rinser dryers didn't run that often. And we go back to the main screen. Okay, what's going to happen is we're idle. In 20 seconds, you're going to think pop down says N2 saver, and that means it's turning off the LPP, which is low pressure purge on this system, which is basically saving you thousands upon thousands of dollars per year on nitrogen just because you have our controller. 20 seconds seems like a long time. Oh, there we go. N2 saver activated. And right now, can't hear anything. We have other 4-inch dryers there. So, okay, so I talked about our semi-tool support. We have every part. We do service calls, everything. On the wet processing line, there's 2 other products we do. One is the HTC Integris cassette and box washers. We have multiple systems here we refurbish. We do customers refurbishment. We actually have one of our technicians who's back east in New York all week doing an in-house refurbishment of a customer's box washer. He's then also flying over the weekend to another state to do some service work for that. We have full spare parts on those on it. We have the heater elements. We have the spray bars. We have the hub assemblies. We have the ball bearings. We have replacement controllers. We have it all. You'll see that on our website. We also do quite a lot of the single wafer mask cleaners. That's the Ultra T, Ultra Tech, and K&S. We have probably 5 systems, 6 systems in stock right now. We just rolled one out to be able to do these videos today. It was in final test from a customer and that one was sold. That's going back to New York, actually. Not the same place our technician was, a different fab in New York. So that's our wet processing line. We're very detailed. We also do metrology tools, particle counters, nanometric systems, deck tack systems, the old alpha steps. We do high and low power microscopes, Nikon, Olympus, etc. We do etch and Ashford systems, the Branson etchers, the matrix systems, quite a few. We also do photolithography. I see out there, we have a customer that did it's a small lab in Canada. They purchased a YES oven, a spin rinse dryer, a vacuum oven, and a furnace from us. And we're going to be going through the CSA inspection probably in the next few weeks on those. So we do vacuum, that's a vapor prime system for flare resist. We also do pump repairs and cell pumps, IDI, Millipore, Cyborg. We have lots of pumps in stock, high viscosity, regular viscosity. A lot of customers send us pumps all the time. So we're very detailed. Our company, SciTech's been around for 20 years. We're very well known. It's actually fantastic now because the popularity of our spin rinse dryers over the years, we've done over 2,000 systems ourselves. And our new SlickDevice controller, we go into fabs and all you see is SciTech all the way down the line with all of our controllers, all of our systems. You see again the one little lab that just bought 4 different tools from us. It shows, we're diverse. Okay, so that will conclude my simple video presentation of a fully remanufactured SciTech 4300F spin rinse dryer upgraded to the state-of-the-art SciTech controller. If there's any questions, you can go to our website and go on any tool or any part and click on Contact Sales, and that link will be sent to our sales department to answer your questions. You can also call us at 916-797-9000. Again, my name is Jim Mullany. Today is Friday, December 30th. Tomorrow is Halloween. Hope everyone stays safe again, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.